been great interest stirred in Tim's candidacy, and letters have been flooding in all across the country saying, what makes you think that Tim can be Prime Minister of this country? Well, I'll tell you people. Last week we flew to Los Angeles and saw an expert in reincarnation, the one and only Miss Shirley MacLaine. She was busy at the time with another prominent Australian politician, but she managed to fit us in. And she told us that Tim may in fact be the reincarnation of Sir Robert Menzies.
You bet! You see, I mean, just compare the two of us. I mean, he's dead, I'm alive. He was really ugly, I'm gorgeous. And we can both wiggle our eyebrows. Look. I can wiggle my ears as well, one at a time, I think. Yeah.
Just want to talk for a second to you people about foreign policy. One, the bloody French! Now, you know those people? They come to this country, they take our women, they take our men. Now, people, that's not a racist comment, because the French aren't even human.
Now, there are many issues that are being ignored in this election. For a start, I don't believe Australia has ever been a lucky country. I don't believe we'll ever be the clever country. But I believe that under a Ferguson government, Australia could be the gorgeous country! But we're going to have to be tough. And we're going to have to hit low and hit hard. For a start, that means, I'm afraid, like Sir Robert Menzies, I'm going to have to reintroduce conscription. Only for ugly people.
But while we're on the topic, I want to talk about the bloody French. You know something? Those people don't even sweat. And this is true, they have wet nostrils. So every time they phlegm up, let's call it what it is, mucus. Every time mucus comes down, it hits the wetting and shoots back up into their brain. Sometimes it trickles out their ears, or they're off with it. I got a graph on
Now,
that.
how do we make Australia gorgeous? Well, for a start, we get all of the ugly people and we make them report to the police. And the police categorise them in the various states of ugliness. And these are quite simple. There's 1, simply ugly. 2, ugly, 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 bloody ugly. 3, substantially and significantly ugly. 4, massively ugly. See, there is a difference. And 5, I'm so ugly I'm like a piece of dog vomit that's been trampled on and slammed on by a pack of parking Bedouin tribes, Darren Hinch, Judy Davis. Ugly, ugly, ugly.
But while we're on the topic, the bloody French! I heard this the other day. You know what they do? They get Persian cats right and they drill holes in the top of their heads. Then what they do is they get a Tabasco sauce or something, smother the bloody thing in Tabasco sauce, and then get a straw and suck the cat's brain out of the straw. And that's considered a culinary delight. And you know what else? They get their little baby children, they pull their eyeballs out and peel them like grapes. And then this is true, and then they eat them in a bunch from the ceiling, naked while they sing the Marseillaise. That's true.
Now look, Andrew Peacock has Houston, Bob Hawke has Keating, Janine Haynes has the magic faraway tree. And I have Richard Canisius Fellatio Fiedler! Thank you very much. Shortly upon taking office as the Treasurer in the first Ferguson government, I will immediately institute an excellent short-term solution to Australia's economic problems, and that will be simply to print more money, which will mean more cash for everyone!
Up there in your uniforms and you... What about golf with them and the poor people? Why
don't you just have a joint and butt out, mate?
Are you a Frenchman? Hey, I think he's French. Oh, French. I think he's French.
You're a French bastard, mate! Right, you little French bastard!
Paul, French, Paul! We'll be silencing minorities so the majorities can have a say.
I'm really sorry about that, but the French people have been upsetting me lately, you know, and I'm not the sort of...
Bloody fascists!
Oh, shit. And the reason is, you know, it's because they killed my best friend. They killed my best friend, Ken. He was a little budgie, and one day he was just flying over the Bikini Atoll, and he got cancer of the spleen. That's all that's left of Ken. A cancer spleen. Tim, what sort of government would give a little baby innocent budgie cancer of the spleen?
A Ferguson government, Paul. Someone's got to make the hard decision in this election. I mean, good Lord, I can't let budgies like Ken stand in my way anymore. Honestly, I think there's one issue that's been ignored entirely by all the male politicians, and it is the single most issue in this election that is really important, and that's women. Honestly, I believe that Australians have been riding on women's backs for far too long. It's got to stop, and I believe I've got the policies that will do the job.
We get letters sent from home.
We get nervous and it breathes.
In every kind of letter,
We get nothing but relief.
just volleyball and ping pong.
And a lot of fancy games.
What ain't we got?
We ain't got days. There is nothing like a day. Nothing in the world. There is nothing you can name that is anything like a day. Now, women, I'll give you whatever you like. If you want a free car, have a free car. If you want a swimming pool, take a swimming pool. Because I can't think of anything more clever, more caring, sharing and intelligent than chicks.
There are no books like a day.
Free tampons, God damn it!
Like a day.
And let the boys buy the condoms.
Acts like a day.
Scratch that, scratch that.
On a track like a day.
And free childcare. There ain't a thing that's wrong with any man here that can't be cured by putting him near a girly, womanly, female, feminine day.
Nothing else has felt the same.
Nothing in the world has a soft and wavy frame like a silhouette of a day. Next week, we'll do immigration and Scientology.
Spoken by the Doug Anthony All-Stars, written and authorised by R. Fidler, 8 Gordon Street, Elsmith, Victoria.